30 days of immigration tips for those of you looking to exit the American dystopia to Norway, which I was saying was after the Donald Trump election, and now I'm just saying that America continues to crumble as the empire it once was after the recent shooting of UnitedHealthcare's CEO by apparently a disgruntled customer. With bullets that had written on them deny, defer, delay, which are the terms that are sort of used in America to discuss the way the health insurance system refuses to pay out people's claims, refuses to approve coverage, refuses necessary, sometimes life-saving care that doctors order for their patients. They just say no. I don't know if you Norwegians realize this works this way. And I've been a bit negative about immigration lately, but maybe this is the wake-up call I needed. I kind of think more Americans will be considering immigration after this, because this encapsulates so much of what the American people, how the screw has been turned on them tighter and tighter over time. We apparently have a society in America. I mean, it combines so many things. We apparently have a society in America where it is easier for somebody to get a gun than to get preventative and life-saving health coverage. And that's a world that, in part, health insurance CEOs helped to make. I mean, their job is to make money by denying coverage. And, you know, I guess you reap what you sow. Like, they made a world where desperate people can't get health care and are just slated to die, basically. Foucault would call it a letting die. I don't even know what I'm going to call this video. Maybe about immigration. Like, is it going to be about healthcare? If you want to know how it works in Norway, it's free. Everybody has a $300 or so deductible per year to make sure that you're not just frivolously using the system and paying a little in. Once you spend $300 or so on medicines and doctor's visits, everything is free. Kids are also free. Dental for kids is free. Dental is not free for adults. Some Americans don't like it, the healthcare here. I think those Americans that don't like it are too used to the boutique consumer model of healthcare that we've been sold in America, which had to be sold to us to keep us accepting this system where we believed that healthcare was something we could purchase instead of a necessary human right. And I say this as a former medical ethics professor and a survivor of medical child abuse. So I feel pretty well equipped to say that more healthcare that a consumer demands is not better healthcare. It is a doctor's job to say whether you need a service or not. And sometimes they're going to tell you you don't need what you think you need because of what you found on Google. And sometimes you're not going to like that because we don't like it that our bodies don't function perfectly. So in my opinion, the only people I see that don't like the healthcare model here is immigrants. Now, I think a Norwegian can definitely say where they think it should be improved, because Norwegians have gotten the society they've gotten by pushing it to always be better and better and better. That's fine. But Americans that come over here and say they hate the system, that they say they hate, like, oh, doctors just tell you to walk more and exercise. Well, what we've lost in a capitalist consumer model society is the sense that sometimes our bodies just need time and space to heal. We don't get that in America. We can't have time. I have seen more people in Norway that I know personally get better from chronic illnesses like chronic fatigue, long COVID, that we don't think are like something you get better from in America, simply because it's easy to take sick leave here, paid sick leave. I've seen people be given sick leave after multiple break-ins to their house just to recover from the stress so their body doesn't go into a chronic illness. Like, sometimes what the body needs is rest and time, and in our intense model in America, we're not taught to want that. We get offended when somebody doesn't give us a quick fix. Anyway, back to this. Like, I just think I've never seen something so fully combine all the problems of gun violence, which doctors in America say is indeed a health problem, corrupt rich businessmen making their money off the backs of people who are dying because they can't afford health care, Like now, yeah, I mean, this is a good wake-up call. Like, this is why you leave. I have friends right this second that have GoFundMes going to, like, afford their cancer treatments. Like, that's not the way the world should be. And I'm curious to find out what this man was specifically mad about, you know, at UnitedHealthcare.